Hello and welcome to the maiden edition of the Conrado Show. This is the show that we promised you to deliver things relating to purpose, your passion, and the power that God has deposited in you. This show is brought to you in association with Conrado Group and then also Heritage Christian College. We are going to be streaming on social media sites, Truth TV Ghana, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. You can also get in touch with us on the Conrado Group on Facebook and on Instagram. Then you can also get us on all social media handles, Conrad Kakraba. You are going to be blessed being a part of this particular show. The show is for young people, people who are living out their dreams, people who want to explore their potentials, people who want to explore the talents that they have in them, and then also leave a legacy. We take a quick break. We'll be right back to continue. Welcome back to the Conrado Show. This is the show that gives you your life's purpose, that lets you understand your life's purpose, lets you explore your potentials, your passion, and also helps you with the power to be able to live your life in such a way that you can contribute to the society, to leave a legacy. On this particular show, we're going to be giving you some motivational tidbits as well. Now, today's motivational tidbit is about living a no excuse life. No excuses. There are several excuses that we all come up with when we've got to do things. Of course, there are issues that we have with our family background. So, my parents are poor, my this is that, my this is not happening, and so I cannot do this. It is very important for us to know that in order for us to reach up higher, to reach our maximum potential, to lead the life that God wants us to lead, we have to let our lives be without excuses. In the Bible, we know the story of the parable of the talents. There is one person who had talent, of course. He was given talent by the master, but he came up with a lot of excuses when it was time to give an account. That, oh, I know you to be somebody who is very hard, somebody who is so mean, and you want to reap where you haven't sown, and all of that. And so I didn't do anything profitable with the talent that he gave me. I just went to bury it. And so here you are with your talent. That person was rebuked by the master. And it is the same with us. God is going to rebuke us if we come up with so many excuses for not living out our purpose, for not reaching our maximum potential, and for us not sowing seeds that impact the lives of others. You have to come up with reasons for you to be able to do things. Your why, your purpose that lives in you should always be ignited through the actions that you take. Don't live your life with excuses, because you will live an empty life if you do so. This is our motivational tidbit for today. Welcome back to the Conrado Show. This is the show where we let you in on your purpose, on your passions, and then also your potential and the power that is in you to be able to do great things. Now, this show focuses on the definition of success. the definition of significance. Now, John C. Maxwell said something, and I'm quoting, that success is knowing your purpose in life and then reaching to the maximum potential that you have, and then also sowing seeds that benefit others. And that is what the whole Conrado show is about. It's about purpose, it's about passion and potentials, it's about power that you have within you to do things that will influence others, that will benefit others, that will leave a legacy, that will impact the society. The first aspect of the show is going to be focusing on how you can know or discover your purpose. Every one of us has a purpose that we came to earth with. The manufacturer that manufactured us, the great intelligent designer, did not just come up with some kind of accidental assemblage of a human being, which is of no use, of no significance, and of no purpose. He did not come up with just something that is an afterthought, something that is a mistake of a human being. He came up with a well thought out human being, somebody with a potential, somebody with a purpose, somebody with power. And you know what? When God created us, He deposited this purpose in us. And this purpose is what we have to live our lives discovering, getting to know it, getting to fulfill it. Young people, as we know, reach a certain stage that there is so much confusion in their minds. I've been through that a lot. I mean, when I started off and I was in senior high school especially, I was so confused about what exactly my life's purpose was. And I'm going to share my story with you, sometime later. But today, I can say that I set out on a journey to discover my purpose in life. And that journey has been very, very fulfilling. That journey has been very thrilling. It's been full of ups and downs, but it is very exciting to know that if you discover your purpose, if you know your purpose, you can actually do wonderful things. You can reach the very maximum of your potential, and you can sow seeds that benefit the lives of others. I know very well that, as I said, the manufacturer who made you brought a manual along with you, the product. So a manufacturer manufactures the product and puts a manual, beside it, just for you to get to know what exactly the use of this particular product is. You can go into that manual and read what exactly the instructions and the purpose and the way, the functionalities of this product are. And you are the product. You are the one who God has manufactured. But you need to understand from that manual what exactly you are on earth for. What is your use? What is your significance? We will be exploring that on this show. We'll be going into that manual. We'll be going into that directional compass that will help you and I to know and discover our purpose and be able to live it out fully. Now, the second is about when you've discovered your purpose in life, when you have discovered your destiny, the reason for which you were brought on earth. So what must you do? Do you just go through life and its motions and all the ups and downs, the vicissitudes of life? What exactly must you do? You need to be able to live your life, to reach your highest, your maximum, the apex, the summit, the pinnacle of your potential. And when you are done with that, you need to also consider others. The Bible tells us that the greatest commandment is about loving God, is about using all our mind, our hearts, our bodies, our soul, our strength. I'm adding a lot more. All of these that we have, we should use them to love God. Then the second one is about how we can love our neighbors as ourselves. The world is suffering because we are not able to do this very well. First of all, we don't discover how to love God, how to use all that we have to adore Him. And then, secondly, we don't see how we can lead others to closer to God, to relate with them, to be with them, and to associate with them, just as how we would love to be associated with, just as how we would love to be loved by others. We will be exploring all of these things on the show to, to see how best we can relate with people, we can love others, we can use all our potentials and our abilities to serve others, to be able to know how best we can impact the world, how we can, in our own corner, brighten the corner we are, how we can have that kind of destiny changing experiences wherever we find ourselves. Wherever God placed you, He didn't make a mistake to place you there. Some of us think that, okay, it was a mistake that we ended up on our continent. It was a grave mistake that we ended up in our country. But God does not make mistakes. He knows why He planted you there. And you ought to be able to make that impact wherever you find yourself. This show will explore all of these issues. So if you're a young person, if you're someone who is so confused about life, you don't know what exactly you are on earth for, this is a show for you. Tell your friends, invite your colleagues, share the links, and make people have a club that you can discuss some of the things that we're going to be talking about on this show. Reach out to us. We're going to be sharing our phone lines and all the pages that you can follow us on. Interact with us and associate with this particular show and let people get out to also do what they can do in order to make this world a better place. The Conrado Show. I mean, the name is not just about me. Conrad actually is a term, it's a German name, which means able to counsel, able to advise, able to motivate, to inspire, and to drive change. And that's exactly what this show stands for. We want to be able to inspire you. We want to be able to counsel you. All the interactions we're going to be having, we're going to be discussing the lives of people, great people, and people who are setting out for greatness as well. Young people are going to come on the show and they're going to tell their stories. They're going to show how they are fulfilling all of these things we're talking about. And we're going to also go to other places, show you what others are doing and what you too can do in order for you to fulfill your destiny. Thank you so much for tuning in to the very first edition of the show. We take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Conrado Show. And to wrap up, you need to know what you can do with this platform as a business person or as somebody who wants a platform to be able to let out your business ideas, your creative potentials, the things you're doing, to let the world know about them. This show is sponsored by the Conrado Group. The Conrado Group is a group that is setting out to achieve these purposes that we talked about, uh, making sure that young people, especially, get to know their purpose in life. They're able to live to the very maximum of their potentials, and then also they're able to sow seeds of greatness that benefit others. Now, so in our conglomerate, we have the Conrado IELTS Center, the IELTS Center. This is a center that trains people who want to have English language proficiency. So this IELTS is all about International English Language Testing System. It is an exam that is conducted by the British Council. And if you are a nurse or a health professional and you want to travel outside the country to see greener pastures, this is the test that you will be required to pass in order to fulfill your language requirements. If you have to go to the UK, you want to go to Canada, you want to go to Australia, New Zealand, USA, you need to write this test for your language proficiency. And this is the center where we give you virtual classes. You can also meet us one-on-one, and you will have great lessons that will help you to ace the test to make band 7 and above. That is what we do at the Conrado IELTS Center. Apart from that, we are also having the Conrado Personal Development Center, where we help young people, mentor young people. We also help you to develop your potentials fully. We have courses that can help you, and also pages that can help you with all that you need in order for you to become the best and develop your potentials fully. You can also invite us for speaking engagements if you want us to come for conferences or any events that are around this particular theme. You can invite us, and we can give you the best of speaking services. Then also we have a public speaking training center that will help you if you want to learn how to speak in public. That is the center that you need to be part of. Our multimedia services as well. If you need camera services, if you need video editing, photography for your event, it's our Conrado multimedia services that you need to hire to be able to do all the best for you. And then finally, we also have Venice Baby Nest. Venice Baby Nest is going to help your child through all the things that you need to do in order to grow up the child. And if you need time to do other things and you need somebody to keep your child for you, weekdays or weekends, this center is going to help you to be able to get that done. And the center is in Maira. Maira is close to Amasaman, and you can reach them on this particular number. If the Conrado group of companies, if you want to reach us, you can reach us on this number 02067 30 382. 02067 30 382. This particular show is also sponsored by Heritage Christian University College. We are in Amasaman, Accra here, and we are setting out to train a generation of compassionate and entrepreneurial leaders for Africa. We want to be the flagship Christian university in Africa for the purpose of advancing the kingdom of Christ and national development. You can come here. This is the only university in the whole of Africa that trains students to be entrepreneurial by giving them financial support. Financial support, we've given in excess of 300,000 Ghana cedis just to students to be able to help them, empower them to set up their own businesses. What are you waiting for? Just enroll at Heritage Christian University College in Amasaman, Accra. January admissions are open. You can reach us on 054 77 777 31. 054 77 777 731. So the sevens are 5. So 054, then you get 5 sevens, and then 31. You can also visit our website on www.hcuc.edu.gh, or just Google Heritage Christian College and just enroll. If you refer students to this university as well, there is a commission for you. Just get in touch and we can discuss that further. And so you can also follow this particular show, the Conrado Group. Just go to Facebook or Instagram and you can get all the things that we do. And you can also follow us on Truth TV Ghana. And as well, you can follow Conrad Kakraba personally. You can follow me on social media handles, Conrad Kakraba, and you can get associated with this particular show. But you yourself, if you have a business, if you have an NGO or any opportunity that you want the world to know about, this is the show that you need to advertise on. This is the show that will reach out to so many young people, so many companies, so many individuals that are set out to actually achieve the purpose of personal development. This is the platform for you to come and advertise. Just reach us on 020 67 30 38 2 for you to advertise on this show so that you can reach lots and lots of people who want to be knowing whatever it is that you do. It's been a pleasure having you on the first edition of this particular show. It's the Conrado Show, and we are glad that you made a time to watch the show. The second episode would come and it will blow your mind. Stick and stay with us. The Conrado Show, it's all about purpose, passion, and power. I wish you all the best. My name is Conrad Kakraba. Bye-bye.